I don't understand how Christians are okay with so much that he does, because he also refuses to accept responsibility and take accountability.
Well, but because we read the Bible, and the Bible is full of people that have very, very difficult, let's just say, colorful lives, and still are used for God's purpose.
End of the day, man, I think we're all here to hold one another accountable, to build a community, to try to work together and not allow somebody to parallel park in their sin simply because they believe that they are supposed to be something other than what they were born to be.
Have we ever heard the mainstream media or yourself come up and say, how could a Christian vote for George W. Bush? Have you ever heard that argument?
No, but
well, hold on. George W. Bush invaded a sovereign country under lies and pretenses, and thousands of American soldiers died, and hundreds of thousands have PTSD, and millions of people had their lives displaced. We never say that George W. Bush was a bad Christian. Yet Donald Trump was the one that didn't declare any new wars. Blessed are the peacemakers. Donald Trump was the one that fought for the unborn and got Roe versus Wade repealed, and we have abortion laws across the country that are pro-life. The point is that it's easy to nitpick at Donald Trump's personal life, but what he actually did to impact the country was far greater than other presidents that called themselves Christians in years past.
Okay. It still doesn't quite make sense why a Christian would vote for him, but I appreciate your input. I guess I put that very vaguely. I don't understand how Christians are okay with so much that he does, because he also refuses to accept responsibility and take accountability.
Well, but because we read the Bible, and the Bible is full of people that have very, very difficult, let's just say, colorful lives, and still are used for God's purpose. And by the way, it's very easy to say, are you a sinner? You're not a Christian, but let's just say,
yes,
yeah, we're all sinners. And so we look at Donald Trump and we say, wow, this is a guy who's obviously broken. We're all broken. And what do you do with your broken life? Do you just golf all the time and fly around the world and hope things get better? Or do you get in the arena and fight for the country to the extent of where you get shot, you're under assassination attempts over every day, and your business empire taken from you? That's incredible virtue that I'm going to teach my kids about and say, even if your back is against the wall, you keep on fighting. I think that's incredibly virtuous.
All right. So I don't know if the young man that said that I was, he wrote, how can you talk bad about gay people and then say that you support the LGBTQs? All right. So here's the thing. I put God and family before anything. That's me, right? Being that I put God and family before anything, just like any other Christian, we try to do what's right by God's biblical law. All right. We don't always do right by God's biblical law, but we at least try. So that's where I come from. So on my platform, that's usually the point of view I'm speaking from. Okay. The pastors, I've been in ministry for a long time, but I haven't been to church in a long while because I was so close to everything that I seen too much, and I did not appreciate what I was seeing. I did not appreciate what I was seeing. Even the most stand-up pastors and bishops all got their debauchery. And I'm not trying to say that they should be free from sin or 100%, pure as snow and all that other stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they will intentionally live the lives that they want to live, knowing good and well that they go out there and preach to the congregation every single Sunday not to do what they are doing every single day. They have a lifestyle that completely plays against what they teach their congregation and community. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, and I said this before, and hopefully nobody is offended by this. I believe that we were all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. None of us are perfect, as Charlie Kirk just now said in this video when he was talking to this young man. And this one right here, he said, even in the Bible, there are some people who are just wildly flawed, but there's still people who are after God's own heart. Something like David, right? Who had that thing for Bathsheba, made sure that her husband went to war and fought in the front lines just to get him up out of here because she was so bad. But then when he came to himself and he was trying to serve the Lord and he was stripping his clothes off because in praise, And he said, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises will continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his holy name together. He did not care about people watching him. He did not care about people praising with him, but he was still flawed. Most of us are flawed. Peter, what Peter do when somebody tried to come close to Jesus? He stabbed him. He cut his ear off. Peter wasn't playing about that. Like, don't come close to my Lord. That's Jesus. At the end of the day, man, I think we're all here to hold one another accountable, to build a community, to try to work together and not allow somebody to parallel park in their sin simply because they believe that they are supposed to be something other than what they were born to be. I think that's a game that we can choose to play with one another. But I don't think we all have to play that game. You tell me that you're a woman. Are you though? You tell me that you're a man. Are you though? Like, you're the one trying to parallel park in your sin. Me, I'm trying to, can we move forward and try to be better? Can we try to appease God? Because if you're parking there, and that tells me that you've given up. No, it tells me that you're trying to force me to accept that your delusion is who you are, and I'm not always there. I'm not for that. So yeah, that's why I stand with all that. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.